Today's a 6 a.m. day because I have so much work to do. I reserve 6 a.m. days for the truly terrible days where I just have the most packed schedule. I basically have 3 deadlines coming up this weekend and I don't have any other time to do it other than today. Today's also Friday, so I have lab meeting and I'm the one presenting. I have not even come up with a slide deck for my presentation. I have no presentation and my presentation is in 5 hours, so I gotta get on this. This was my schedule for the week. I was basically in lab for all of this. And then today is just back to back meetings. And then this ends at 7. It is a game of endurance. My meetings end in 12 hours. It is now almost 10 a.m. and finally we have a slide deck. We've got 12 slides going. I didn't write many notes down here, just little bullet points. I haven't practiced this presentation at all, but at this point I've presented in lab meetings so many times that I just wing the entire thing. One skill that I've picked up for sure in a PhD is to work under time and pressure. I feel like I'm a person that I will take as much or as little time as I need to finish a project, and if I'm given 3 days to make a presentation, I will take the entire 3 days, versus if I have like 4 hours to do it, like I would just wake up this morning, I'd force myself to just create the presentation without procrastinating or slacking off. Okay, I think I've been stuck in front of a computer screen of some sort for the last like 5 or 6 hours and I'm kind of tired of it. I do have a little bit more work to do, but I think I can do it in a cafe and just relax with a cup of coffee. Earlier in the week, I wrote a global to-do list and the only thing that's left on this list is to actually read some papers. I downloaded a bunch of papers to read on my iPad into GoodNotes. My favorite way to read papers ever since undergrad is to read on my iPad. For some reason, I cannot read and understand papers if I'm reading them on my computer. It just doesn't digest to me. I'm so used to annotating directly onto the PDFs. Like I'll download the papers and then highlight on them. And then if I see especially complicated figures like these, it's easier if I can just circle and directly write notes onto the figure. Before I head out though, I want to thank Paperlike for sending me another screen protector. I just want to give my iPad a little judge and a little bit of an upgrade. So I'm just going to change out the screen today. I'm just so grateful that I get to be working with Paperlike because the first time I had ever tried Paperlike was back in 2021. I bought Paperlike with my own money and I put it onto this exact iPad. I really wanted to annotate directly onto my slides with my Apple Pencil because I was doing very high level courses like biochemistry and human anatomy and they require a ton of handwriting. But if you've written on a bare iPad glass screen before, you would know that it is so slippery, and when I tried doing that for about a week, it gave me so much wrist fatigue. I deep dove into researching the best solution and screen protector that would give me better grip and comfort writing with an Apple Pencil, but not compromise the quality and clarity of my iPad. And lo and behold, Paperlike was the only thing that I trusted to spend my own money on and to improve my studying experience. I understood even back in undergrad how important it was to invest in high quality study tools that was long lasting and that would promote longevity in my studies and in academia. I completely trusted in Paperlike's nanodot surface technology that would create that micro texture feel for that exact grip and feel of real paper. I think the most important thing that has come out of using Paperlike is that it encourages me to handwrite my notes rather than typing it. And that's really important because handwriting has been scientifically proven to boost memory retention, helps you understand difficult concepts better and faster, and also keeps you more engaged when you're writing your notes. Back in 2021, I was using the very first iteration of Paperlike, and they've come such a long way. Now Paperlike 3 has a brand new butterfly application system that eliminates all of the troubles of applying a screen protector, like the dust, the bubbles, the misalignment. So there's the 4-layer system, and one of those layers is actually a full-size sticky dust catcher that picks up all of the dust off of your screen so that you don't have any bubbles and no issues when it comes to applying your screen protector. I've loved Paperlike for 5 years and counting, and it is literally my iPad ride or die. So if you haven't already, make sure to give Paperlike 3 a try for yourself. I recommend it to literally every colleague, friend, and classmate that I know who writes on an iPad. And thank you so much to Paperlike for partnering with us again. Hello. I'm feeling really discombobulated right now. Like, I just got home. This is what I'm using to hold up my camera because I don't even know where my tripod is. I still have to go to a cafe and do my readings on my iPad because I was procrastinating so hard this morning. By the time I made it out of the house, I wanted to go to a coffee shop that was closer to campus. I make it into the cafe and I realize I didn't even bring my iPad. Like, I just had my laptop and it was dying. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna go to school and I'm just gonna prepare for my presentation. This is what I'm having for a snack. It's so random, but I found spicy dill pickle chips and then an open pack of salami. Not bad. tired. It is the next day. It is past 12 and I'm not done work. I went to visit Vera, saw some friends. I ended up grabbing dinner as well. That's why I came home so late. But she went to Asia recently, and specifically Taiwan and Japan. So she brought everyone back cute little souvenirs. So everyone got these chia tea, like walnut sugar candies. And apparently these are really, really famous in Taiwan. So much so that people line up outside of the store. Then this is so cute. This is like a little jar of ube salt, I believe. No, it's purple yam salt that she got from Japan. Okinawa is apparently known for their salts, so everyone got a little jar of flavored salt, and this one's purple, so it's super cute. She's also a huge fan of tea, so this is so on brand for her. Honey scented black tea. And the most exciting part, it's the 7-Eleven socks. I did not know that they made this, but look at this. This is so cute. I love a little crew sock. And the cutest thing is the little grips on the bottom. I don't know if you can see them, but they spell 7-Eleven. Like, can I move this lamp so I can see it better? Isn't that so cute? And then the other grip says Beams Design. Anyways, I have a little bit more work to do. I'm actually gonna fall asleep with my computer. My brain right now is functioning at a solid 4 out of 10, but I have work to do and I cannot go to bed until this is done. It's this or I wake up at 6 a.m. again tomorrow, and I think I would just rather die. Not to be dramatic. I am really tired and I will turn off my lights soon, but when I get in bed, I can't sleep like right away. I've actually been like obsessed with this game, not sponsored, but I downloaded it because I was susceptible to Instagram ads, and it's called Sand Loop. You literally have like little buckets and then you click. Let me just show you. You essentially have these like little buckets, and then this is sand art, and you click the bucket and it collects the sand, and it's so satisfying. And this is like a whole puzzle that you have to solve because you have to click certain buckets first and then unlock the next ones. I only downloaded this 4 days ago and I'm on level 111, so there's a hyperfixation right there. But I'm gonna brain rot to this. Very excited before I go to bed. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in.